Hello soccer players, Coach Springsteen here. A little bit lower to the ground today because my stand keeps blowing over to the wind, but we're going to keep going here. So today I'm going to be showing you a small drill that I like to do with defenders. So as a defender, there aren't as many skills, right off the top of my head, there aren't as many skills that you can do as a defender because you're not typically having the ball, you're defending against someone with the ball. So this is something that you can do to work on your fitness and just mentality that also specifically applies to defending. So what I have behind me here are two sets of three. Whoa. So here I have an obtuse triangle here on one end, and then three more at the other end. Okay, so it's kind of two arrows pointing different directions, okay? So you're gonna be sprinting from one set of three to the other, but before you do that, you're shuffling quickly between the three cones, okay? So you gotta be touching all three cones, and you have to be moving, I'd say 2 to 3, 4 if you really want to, unlimited I suppose, but today I'm gonna be doing 2 to 3 moves between these cones, okay? And so what that resembles is you shuffling in a back line, hopefully together, but on your own, you're shuffling in a back line, you're shifting with your opponent if you're guarding them, or just as the ball moves. So you're shifting from one cone, trying to get my finger in there. So from one cone up to the next one, back to the other one. So you're shifting kind of in a circle here. It doesn't have to be a perfect triangle, but you're shifting from one cone to the next. So that's 2 moves, and if you want to do a third move, you can shuffle back to the original one across the line, and then it's supposed to simulate a through ball or a forward pass by the other team. So you're shifting in your line, moving from one cone to the next cone, possibly the next cone, doesn't matter, and then you're sprinting to the one of the other 3 cones. So I could sprint from the far cone to this cone here, and then I'm shuffling, then I'm shuffling, and I'm sprinting to this cone, I'm shuffling, I could sprint to that cone, I'm shuffling, and I'm sprinting to the far cone, I'm shuffling, and then I'm shuffling across, and I sprint to that far cone, and I shuffle back here, and I shuffle back here, I go to this far cone, okay? So it doesn't have to be a triangle of 3. If you want to do 4, or any number of cones, I recommend 2 to 4, or you could have 2 on this end, 4 over there. It really doesn't matter, customize it for yourself. I recommend doing it sometimes without a ball and sometimes with, if you just want to incorporate some ball skills in there. But I'm just going to show you a little demonstration of what that can look like. Just give me a moment to set this back on its stand. This is a stand that I got from a thrift store. Didn't want to wait for anything to arrive, and well, actually it was my sister, since she got it from a thrift store. So alright, trying to just get 3 cones, both sets of 3 in there. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, you're starting at 1, shifting around at those 3 cones at one end, simulating shifting along your back line, and then you're sprinting to catch the opposition, okay? Alright, so in conclusion, I need to run a little bit more, but you're going to get a good workout and you're training your mind training your mind to move a certain way. It's also something you can do on your own. So if you want to have a ball, okay? So if you want to have a ball, what I recommend is passing it ahead of yourself to one of the other cones, okay? Let me catch my breath here. So if you have a ball and you want to dribble with it, I recommend dribbling with it at one set of 3, and aiming to pass it ahead of yourself to the other set of 3, okay? I really hope this is recording, you can hear me. So what that looks like is I have the ball at this 3. And I'm looking to one of the 3 cones and passing it to one of them. Should get a decent workout in. Okay? So that's a good starting point. There's another level to this with more than one triangle. So this is a good starting point, at least for me, since I haven't worked out as much as hopefully as much as you have. So yeah, get started with this as a defender. You don't have to be a defender. You can be midfielder, even if a forward. It's really not a bad idea. If you're a forward, it's really like making a run. So I wouldn't even say it just applies to defense. As a forward, you're shifting, waiting for that moment, and you're running onto the ball. So yeah, give us a try. Give us a try. I'll be making more videos in the future. Take care, everybody.